Good morning, you guys. Oh, what's the right way to start this video? I don't know. You know, because I kind of document things on YouTube more often, at least in the last few months I have been. It's easier for people to tell when I'm not okay because there's obviously a space when I'm not vlogging. So I have been struggling the last couple of weeks, I want to say. And you know, I mean, as I'm sure everybody has, right? I don't think this is just me who feels these things or who struggles a little bit, but the last 4 months have shifted so many things for so many people, myself included, and I often find myself struggling to, and I don't even realize that I'm struggling to make sense of this new norm. I do recognize though that I stopped going for therapy at the start of this pandemic. And I just remember thinking, no, I'm fine. I've got all the tools that my doctor has given me, and I kind of understand how to cope. But now I'm thinking maybe, I mean, stopping therapy when the world is literally upside down may not have been the best idea. Now it feels like, duh, Sharon. But at the time I was like, no, I'm good, I'm fine. I've got this. No, no, I've not. I might actually have to seriously consider that, and I find that very helpful. I've found that very helpful. I've been, if you don't know, I've talked about this before on my channel, but I've been going for therapy for maybe 2 years now. I don't even know what I'm saying. I guess I'm saying that I feel seen in a way that makes me feel a little bit vulnerable, but I don't feel so scared because I feel safe in this space on YouTube. Another thing that hit me hard this week is the reality of the virus, and me and a few people close to me had to go get tested because I was scared that I had it, and I can't tell you how much that disturbed me. And not so much me having it, but that I had passed it on to other people. It's changed how I interact with people. It's changed how I look at the virus. Like, I'm a lot more vigilant than I probably have ever been. And I think at some point I had forgotten. And I remember even saying this to a friend, that it just feels so far away. I mean, it doesn't feel real. And maybe it would feel real if someone close to me had it, but it doesn't feel real. Now it definitely feels real. My results were negative, just to be clear. I don't know if I already said that, but they're negative. And it kind of felt like a load was lifted off my shoulders because I would wake up sweating and my heart beating so fast, thinking, oh my God, like, what have I done? Who was I with? Think about that. What did I touch? Like, what did I do? Do I have it? Is that a cough? Did I cough? Or what was that? Where is that coming from? Oh, is that my throat feeling like, you know, like I'm getting something? Is that a cold? Am I sniffling? Like, my mind was racing 24/7. A couple people said this to me in the last week or so, that I just need to wrap my head around the idea that at some point I might get it. At some point you might get it. At some point we might get it, or someone very close to us might get it. So like, we need to start wrapping our heads around that. And I don't know about you, but I definitely feel for me that it's starting to feel a little bit closer. Like you start to know people who've got it, and or people who've passed away from it. But, you know, I'm not even sure I know what I'm doing. I guess I'm trying to explain what the last week or two have been like for me. And so it's been a combination of just struggling emotionally and mentally. And it's because, well, one, my world feels like it's changed so much, and I struggle to make sense of things sometimes. I'm resisting. I think that's what's happening, it's that I'm resisting that this is the new reality, and it just makes it harder for me to get things done. And the second thing was that I had to go get tested, which was very unpleasant, and that I'm not joking around with the virus. I'm not joking around. I don't know if you guys watched Tatiana's video, but if you haven't, I mean, I imagine that you must have. If you haven't, I'm gonna link it down in the description box. For me, what that video did was remind me that this is real, and that in as much as you think, oh, I'm as healthy as a horse, that doesn't bug me, I'm gonna be fine, it doesn't matter. Like, the thought that you might pass it on to people that you love or care about, or a neighbor, or even your kiosk guy, whatever, you know, like, the thought that you might pass it on just makes, it just shook me a little bit. It jolted me, and I think I needed that for sure. So I'm gonna link that in the description box for you guys. Okay, oh my God. It feels so good to say that. It feels so good to say that I didn't have a good week and I struggled, and to just let it out and put it to the side, and we can forget about that for a second and kind of dive into cool things. I washed my hair yesterday, and actually that's one of the things I want to tell you guys about. I can finally tell you the product that I've been using that I freaking love so much. And I'm going to tell you in just a bit. I'm also going to show you something that is new that came in. Finally, it's in my bathroom. I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, come on. Ta-da! It came, you guys. Oh, let me take up my ugly dustbin. But I'm so happy about this. I have to say though, when it came, it was the opposite way, like that, you know, it was, so I came in and I was like, what the hell is this? This isn't, I couldn't make sense of it, but I'm really, really happy about it. I do have to say though, and, oh, okay, wait, I may have changed my mind once I flipped the screen. I was going to say that I'm not sure about the white color. I know, I painted my bathroom white, and then I was like, I'm not so sure about this white. It just feels so stark. But when I flipped the screen, I was like, wait a second, actually I think maybe I like it. So I'm gonna put a pin on painting any wall brilliant white for now. Although I did ask my sister, and she said that she really loves the bath, like she prefers this white to whatever, you know, the cream color. What do you guys think? What do you feel? And maybe what I need to do, because another idea I had was to paint this wall as well, a different color, to just add something different. And so maybe if I did that, I don't know. But yes, back to this. This was from Tira Studios. It is the ladder that I showed you guys. And I really like it. I think maybe I'd have liked it for it to be a little bit lighter, but I didn't. I don't know if I think the picture I gave them looks like this, but now that it's in here, I'm wondering if it would look, if it would have looked better if it was maybe a little bit lighter in color and not stained too dark. But anyway, let's build this shelf up and put in some products. So this, I've had it for a long time, and it is, oops, I'm not even filming it. I've had this for a long time, and I just use it to store toilet paper. And I got it from Masai Market, and it is surprisingly sturdy. Like, it is solid. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's not going to just like fall apart. And that's what I love so much about it. So I'm going to go get some toilet paper and put the rolls in there, and then build this shelf up. Oh my God. Okay. So I pile 5 rolls in here, like that, and then I put 1, 2, 3, like so. Oh my God. Ah! I'm styled one shelf, and I'm like, my design work is done. Thank you very much. Thank you ladies for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. You can call me an interior designer, stylist. I'm here for your pleasure. Oh, shit. Surprise! So this is future me jumping in, because I watched back the clip of me talking about the Mizani products, and I was just like, Sharon, you're doing the most. I was too excited. I was telling you about every product, what every product does, and I feel like I need to get into it in bite-sized chunks and kind of approach it the way I did. Like, I didn't try every product. I went in little by little, and there's still some that I'm testing out. But I want to talk to you about the Mizani products and the fact that I'm working with Mizani, which, thank you Jesus, I'm so excited. I have occasionally used Mizani, but it's only ever been when I've been to a salon, because before now, you couldn't really buy it off the shelves in a supermarket. You still can't do it now off the shelves in a supermarket. But so before, what you'd do is you'd go to a salon and professionals would use it on your hair. Your hairdresser or hairstylist would be the one using Mizani products. But what they've done now, which I think is such a great idea given where we are in the world, is that they've made it available to us. So you can do your own hair at home, because things have changed and there's a lot of people doing their hair at home, myself included. I haven't been to a salon in 4 or 5 months. But what's really cool about this is that they found a way that you can kind of give back or support your hairstylists, people that you've been with and have known for years. And if I think about who that would be for me, like my hair hero, it would be Hellen. If you've been on my channel for a while, you must have heard me talk about Hellen. And you've seen me sit in her chair, whether it's on Instagram or Insta stories or on YouTube, and she's worked her magic on my hair. I go to her now less because I don't use that much heat on my hair. I don't blow dry it, straighten my hair that often, maybe like twice a year, maybe 3 times, although really it's been more like twice a year. And I was due to go back in March, but everything happened and you know, I wasn't able to. But now, because Hellen uses Mizani, and I know she has loved it for years, and I know she was excited about this because when I told her, she was like, thank you, Jesus, this is amazing. I'm so glad someone's thinking about us. If I purchase any one of these products, which you can do from Glovo, that's how you purchase it now. You can purchase a Mizani product from Glovo, then your hairstylist will get a commission. And currently, that commission is 20%. It might change at some point in the future. But it means that you're able to still support your stylist, which I think is such a great idea, because things are changing a lot and there's lots of people affected. But if you're still doing your hair and you love Mizani and you always loved how the products felt on your hair, or you're keen to try it, which, trust you me, I think you should. You want to give this a chance. Then you're going to be able to support your stylist in the long run, which I think is such a great idea. So I will be honest, having someone using Mizani products on your hair is not the same as you feeling it on your hair and feeling how it works into your hair. So Hellen has used Mizani for a long time, so I've used it a few times, and also a couple other salons I've been to in the past had used Mizani on my hair. But it's so different when you're actually like working the product in and you can feel how your hair is responding to it. And I'm going to talk about just a few of them. And I'm going to start with the ones that I think you should try. If you have scalp issues, I think you most definitely should try the Mizani Scalp Care Conditioner. It's got pyrithione zinc. This felt so great on my scalp. It feels like there's a menthol, minty, cooling, like you've got to try it to kind of know what I'm talking about. And if you've used this before, then you know what I'm talking about. But it felt really great. Absolutely recommend this. If you were to start with something, I would say start with this, and maybe, I mean, although there's so many things, so I don't know which one you should start with, but I just loved this effect so much. Shampoo as well, really, really great. I kid you not. I hope you would know that I wouldn't just say something just for the sake of it, but I kid you not. When I used this the first time, I remember picking it up and putting the shampoo on and then being like, oh God, I picked up the wrong one. I picked up the conditioner. Because in my head, it was too soft. Like I couldn't imagine that like a shampoo would feel the way it felt. And I remember being so shocked and like pleasantly surprised that it felt nourishing, but still cleansing at the same time. And you know it because once you wash it off, it feels clean. And then I'm gonna talk about 2 more products, and then the rest will ease into with time, because some of these I'm still testing. I have been using the ones that I'm about to mention for about 6 weeks now. Is it? Yeah, 6 weeks, maybe even more. So I've fallen in love I genuinely love them. And the other 2 I want to talk about are these two. This is Mizani 25 Miracle Milk. It's a leave-in conditioner, and then 25 Miracle Oil, nourishing oil. So I go in with this first, and then I put a little bit of this. This smells, oh God, it smells so good. So good. I am not gonna lie, I don't need my hair products to smell great, but when they do, I'm just like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. And I really, really love this for that. Like, if nothing else, like, I have to stop myself from spritzing this every day because it smells so good and it's so easy for me to just like overload my hair with product. I have to stop myself with that. And then I usually put the oil on top as well. And they've got all sorts of benefits, like moisturizing benefits, strengthening benefits as well. And I will, in time, show you guys how I actually use this in my hair. I just wanted, for now, to kind of give you an idea of what it is. I've been testing and what I think about them. Again, freaking love. I will leave everything in the description box. All the details, where you can buy it. There are a few things that I'm looking to invest in more and more now. And when I say invest, I don't even mean just money, but also time. One is skincare, which is like this shelf up here. And you will see it later in this vlog. But it's skincare. And the second is also is hair care. I want to learn more about it. I want to understand why zinc is good for my hair. Or even for my skin, or even as a supplement. Like I want to know, and I want to invest my time and money into this and this because it matters. And I know how I feel when I feel good. Like it's been really good kind of getting compliments, and now I feel like I'm spoiling it because you're gonna see me in this look later in the vlog. Sorry for the spoiler, but it matters to me. And maybe it matters to you, I don't know, but I would definitely recommend just give it a try. I think you will love it as much as I have. And eventually you guys will see me use it a little bit more, but I'm gonna stop yapping. I already feel like I've done a lot of that now, whoops. But I just wanted to introduce the brand that I will be working with and tell you that you can now purchase it and that you should get your stylist on board too, because they will thank you, because they will get to earn a commission. And you, in your own little way, will be able to support a person that has been in your life for a long time now, like your beauty champion, the girl or the guy who loves to make your crown look its best, which I love. I love that idea. All right, now back to the other Sharon. Okay, time to dust. A girl has many hair products, and I'm not even sure that's it. I can't, that it is a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited. I've now, you know, before I used to see my hair as like, it's a chore, I have to do this, because I'd always wash my hair. Even when I was going to the salon, I would wash and condition and treat my hair at home before I go have my hair braided. The only time I wouldn't do that is when I was going to Hellen, in which case I would just be like, I am coming as I am, figure this out, because I just felt comfortable in her chair. But in the last 4 months though, it's changed. For me, taking care of my hair is now part of self-care. I'll put a show on that I want to watch. I'll balance my phone somewhere and I'll just be in the bathroom kind of just like loving on my hair. And even once I'm out of the shower, I'll be in here again doing the same thing. Even once I'm out of the shower, I'll be styling it and just being patient with my hair. And sometimes it's not always that fun, but I've learned to just kind of appreciate every step of this. Yeah, I'm just gonna style this now.
A millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. My criteria compared to your career just isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease, like a menstrual bleed.
Okay. We're headed somewhere, but I still feel like we're lost a little bit, and it's very cluttered, and you're slipping. Okay, I've had to take off the stuff that was on this shelf because I've just realized that it was slanting funny, and I don't know if it was slanting funny before or just now when I put all that product, but you can see, anyway, I've just messaged them about it, that I don't know what's happening, but it doesn't look like it's going to hold the product, and I don't want anything breaking, so I've just taken everything off this shelf. If it could only focus. There we go. I've taken everything off the shelf. The rest look perfect. And they're still like quite heavy. Like the products here are like, it's quite heavy, but they're perfect. Like there's no issue. Same with up here. And up there's nothing. So that's the only one I'm just gonna pause on putting anything until it's fixed, which makes me feel like I'm gonna have to take everything out anyway. And just like that, we're back to square one. There's stuff all over my bathroom, which I'm gonna clear up in just a bit. But you guys, they came and fixed, ooh, as I trip. They came and fixed this. It's flipped the other way around right now. It's leaning awkwardly, but they came and fixed this. So they secured it with the nail this time too, so that it does not move. And I can't believe it. They just like worked outside. They didn't need to come inside. And then I just let it air dry outside a little bit. And I think it's perfect now. So it's going back in. I'm so happy about that it was the quickest turnaround ever. Also, literally there's just crap all over, so don't mind me. But right now it's time for a clear up. Second time round. And we are done. I'm so happy about this. So the general layout is at the bottom here has toilet paper and soaps, like extra soaps. I did wonder if I should put towels down here, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, you know, like this bathroom isn't that spacious, and I kind of don't want towels to be damp because of all the steam, and just, I'm just not sure about that. And then this area is where we've got all the like shampoo, conditioner, and treatments. And then up here we have got the hair styling products. So the combs, and although some of these are like detanglers, so I would use them in the shower. But I've got like the creams, the oils, the leave-in conditioners, gel, that kind of stuff. And then up here is where I've got my skincare products, and I did try to color code them. I asked my sister if she could tell, and she was like, kind of, I guess. But I feel like I can tell it is color coded. And then up there it's just like trinkets and things that look pretty. This is the Artiste box that had the pillow covers, which I still haven't put up because I feel like I need my bed to look a certain way before I start to display them. But anyway, I've got that. I've got this little empty jar, which I think I got this from, oh, I'm not even showing you guys. I think I got this from Mr. Price. Is it? Does it say? It must have been Mr. Price ages ago. This trinket is from Morocco, and that fake eucalyptus plant is from Mr. Price from ages ago as well. And there we go. I'm so happy about this. You've no idea. And I do feel that this is the kind of piece or structure that could go into any space in your home. And you can see like it's got a really interesting design. Like it's not screwed to the back. Like if I pulled this way, which why would I want to do that? Everything would fall over. But it's sturdy. Like it's not moving. I mean I don't want to kick it over, but what I'm trying to say is it's in place. I have to say I did just photograph this, and I really like how it photographs in white, this room, because if it was like that cream color, it would be bugging me that the picture isn't exactly how I would have wanted it to be. But when I was looking at them, I was like, oh, it looks so good. And now I'm just like, maybe I should paint my whole house. I don't know, for pictures. I don't even know what that means. Like, but there's something clean and crisp about this. And even my sister, Amani, agrees. Now for this part, I still don't have a light, but that light never worked anyway. I have an idea of the one that I want to go there. It's one that I saw Cultured Cow, where I don't know if she has it in her house or she put it in Fashionable Stepmoms. That's Catherine's office space. I can't remember, but it's like a gold one, and it has like it kind of looks like that. I don't know what sign that is. Maybe let me not make signs, but it's like that, and then boom boom, and then a bulb here and a bulb there. Nice and dainty, and I kind of feel like that would just look so beautiful here. And then my next thing now is to try and get a mirror that goes all the way till there, which means I would take this out, but I'd just keep it somewhere where I would screw it in once I'm leaving this space. And But now at least it would cover this blue tile, which just completely, I really don't like the blue tile. Anyway, yeah, just really happy about that. Not gonna lie, I'm freezing. I'm desperate to get into the shower, and I was just about to, and I realized that I didn't tell you guys that I had the sweetest delivery from my Better for Kenya family, team, partners. I don't know what to say, but I couldn't believe it. That is so sweet. That is definitely what my soul needed. If you don't know about Better for Kenya, well, for starters, I'm going to leave links in the description box, but they essentially what they want to do is to just highlight the importance of equality and why gender equality is better for Kenya, and just do whatever that they can through conversations that they have online or through the partners that they've got, and they have a few influencers on board, like King Kaka, Adele, myself, Amina. John Mbogwa is pretty much the person who like organized the Kenya umbrella, but to try and just like in our own different ways have conversations about gender equality. And there's a little package as well wrapped up in the cutest bow, which best believe I am going to be reusing this bow. Okay, we can open it together. I think that says mesmerize, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's a mug? Is it a mug? Oh, what is this? What is this? It's a mug that goes both ways, keeps it cold or hot. It says, it's from Swig. It says here, keeps it cold up to 24 hours, hot up to 12 hours, and vacuum sealed, stainless steel. It's a mug. What? This is so cool. And it's got like a see-through top. Thank you guys. Thank you. Guys, can I just say that every time I look into the viewfinder, which I shouldn't be, I should be looking here and not here, I'm just shocked at how much weight I can see in my face. And even just like, and I can't, like, I'm going to be participating in, what is it? The 6-week program, Hey Sugar by Coach Roseanne. I'm going in on the 20th. Actually, what is the date today? 18th, 2 more days. You guys, Monday we start, and it's changing things up, which I desperately need. Like, I'm excited to be part of this one. I don't think she'd mind me saying it, so I'm just gonna say it, but Mondi is in it too, so we're gonna be each other's accountability partners, which I'm excited about. We've decided it is a good time for a snack, and so we're having popcorn. And I don't know if anyone cares about how I do my popcorn. It's not exactly the healthiest. Sorry, I'm trying to get a spoon. Okay, so I take a spoonful of Blue Band, although it really should be butter. We just don't have any. And then I add a tablespoon of cooking oil, just any kind of sunflower oil. And then I add about 100 grams of popcorn seeds. And I put it on low heat, and I just let it do its thing. Okay, we're trying out a TikTok trend that Amani is talking about that I didn't even know existed when I said let's try it, but we're trying Skittles and popcorn. Yeah, there we go. We've sprinkled a few in, but it's definitely not the same as Maltesers, I don't think. Yeah. Maltesers is better. Mm-hmm. Kit Kat.
Kit Kat is good also.
Oh, I can see how it would be good. Yeah, I can see how it would be good. Anyway, we have matching hairstyles. She jumped. You guys, if you saw how she jumped when she thought I was coming in, like she panicked, for sure she panicked. Do I want to do my skincare with you? I don't know if I do. Although right now my skin is really acting up because I am on my period. So a lot of breakout is just like coming out strong. So I might just end the vlog here and see you in the morning, where Amani and I are going to go shoot, which I'm so excited about. I haven't done that in so long. And I just thought, let me try it out and see what it feels like. And we're just gonna go to places where we don't have that many people. Please, enough candy now, enough candy. This was a bad idea. Done with my skincare and oral care. I'm not gonna do my makeup and do my hair because I'm going out for a shoot, and Amani is gonna be taking my pictures. Amani is my sister, if you're new here. And I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I just decided, you know what, it's a Sunday, it's probably quiet in certain places. Surely I can find like an empty street and see if I can take some interesting photos. So let's go see. Hopefully no one's gonna bug us and make a big deal out of taking photos out and about, but we'll see. We'll do that together. But first, makeup and hair. Also, I did want to say, like, I'm at the very end of my sunscreen, but I really, like, this is also a really good sunscreen that I would recommend. I'll share a link of where I got it. It was Timeless Spa, Timeless Medical Spa. That's why I got this, and I really like it. When you put it on, it does come off like, oof. It's super white, almost purple, you know that sunscreen thing, but once you blend it in, tap it in, you can see like I didn't do anything and it kind of blends into my skin. Interesting how this looks really olive compared to like my skin, my face, which looks more red. Or is it just me? Maybe it's just the viewfinder. I've ever done before, but that's something I'm also learning to love about Afro hair and natural hair, is that it'll just like morph into whatever creature it decides on that day, and depending on how you styled it. And my sister is one who styled my hair and put it in the little, what are they, twists, but the way she twisted them isn't the way I would. It was very loose, and I tend to like, you know, like the double twist, if you know what I mean, and she was just twisting. And now it's like this, which I'm not sure I'm a fan of, but I'm not sure I hate. Like I kind of feel like I look like I could be wearing one of those wigs. I'm giving myself a little fringe today because that's where we're at. And now time for makeup. Actually, I feel like this is one of those things where the more I sit with it, and if I put hoops on and I dress up, then I'll just be like, yep, this is a vibe. This is a vibe. But right now I'm still a little unsure. I haven't put any product on it because I can feel I still have the product from last time. But if I was to put something on, it would probably just be a spritz of this, which is a Mizani 25 Miracle Milk leave-in. Smells so so good. And I am tempted to use it just because it smells good, but my hair doesn't need more product in it. And then I just like put a little bit of the 25 Miracle Nourishing Oil, just a little bit to like, especially even just like to add some shine, but also on the ends here. Do I even want to do my edges? No, I don't even think I'll do my edges. I'm now gonna do my makeup. Makeup is on, outfit is on. I just wanna fluff out my hair a little bit more, and I'm putting on a gloss, which is the first time I'm using it. It's a Joanna K Frost. For the first time I'm putting it on the back of my hand. Usually I'll just put it like straight onto my lips, but my sister said she'd like this, so I'm giving it to her. And I don't want to put like, because I've got lipstick on, I don't want to mess it up for her. So I'm just going to use my fingers. I don't know if it's done anything. I feel like I need, oh no, it has, for sure. In the mirror I can see it. In the viewfinder, I couldn't really. Now to fluff this up a little bit more. Okay, now I'm just gonna add some hoops and I think we're good to go. Back home now. I thought I would take you guys with me for the shoots, but they were so quick and like, also it was more difficult than you'd expect with the toddler running around. So it was like trying to watch so many things at the same time, so I didn't even film anything. But I'm so hyped. The pictures were so good. And let me just say, my hair, like by the second, it's growing on me. And I've got like, I posted on my stories that I was shooting in town, and like I got a good number of responses or replies just kind of saying, your hair, what have you done? And even now, like as the day went on and I kind of got used to my new head, like I've fallen in love with it. And that's the thing with Afro hair, like new styles means new head shapes and new like having to see yourself in a different light, and it takes a second. But I'm like, I can't tell you how much I love this. So now I have to go through the 6-week program, the Hey Sugar 6-week program that Roseanne, Coach Roseanne, is running. I've talked about Coach Roseanne on my channel before. But if you don't know, she is a lifestyle and like food coach or diet coach, nutrition coach. I think that's more like it. And she and I have kind of like, she's helped me out in the past. We even did this challenge with Tats and Patty in September last year. Since then, things have changed. And I mean, there's some things that she said to me that have stuck with me, but I definitely have not been the best. And you guys, my food intake, when I say I'm disappointed and disgusted by how I've been handling food, I mean it. I get so upset with myself at the end of the day, because during the day I do all these things that I know I don't want to do, and especially in the last couple of weeks where I don't feel good, I don't feel great, and I'm not feeling like myself, then I turn to food in a very destructive way. And what I loved about working with Roseanne is that her approach was so holistic. Like, she didn't just come at you with like, drop the cooking oil, stick to olive oil, and forget cheese. And it wasn't about that. It was even just understanding where are you at emotionally, where are you at mentally, and trying to work with what your needs are, what your stresses are, and really digging deep. And I loved that. So for 6 weeks, starting tomorrow, we're gonna start. And I know that there's something that you're supposed to fill in on her website. I'm not entirely sure what, but that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna go through it because we start tomorrow. And I just wanna be prepared. I'm so excited because I think I may have mentioned this before. I may have even just said this whole thing before and I'm just repeating myself, I forgot. But Mondi is going to be in it with me, which is gonna be great, having an accountability partner. And I want this to be for the long haul. I don't want to just have like a 6-week challenge and then forget about it. I want it to be a true lifestyle change, a true mind shift. So I'm gonna give it my all. But first I need to fill in whatever is supposed to be filled in from her site. And then I'm going to start working on this vlog that you're watching because I need to have it up for Monday, which is tomorrow. However, I'm on my period and right now I'm having cramps and I'm just like, come on. Okay, you know what I
wanted to show you guys, and I got, as I trip on my own pants, But I wanted to show this to you guys because I was like so moved by the show, so moved. So you guys know that I've been looking to get Little Fires Everywhere for a while now, and I tried a few places, and I thought Rafu Books were going to have it, and they said they were going to bring it in, and then something happened and it got delayed. And so at some point Patricia was like, babe, it's on Showmax, Little Fires Everywhere. And I was like, no, you know, I'm just trying to wait for the book first, and then I'll watch the show. And she was like, okay. And then later I was like, I'm watching the show. She's like, yes, do it, because it's amazing. Watched it, loved it so much. Sorry, let me close this door. That's better. Watched it, loved the show so much. Like I can't describe to you how much I loved it. I cried like a baby at the end of it. And just because I just loved it so much. So when I got a message from Rafu Books saying, hey, the book is in, I didn't even think twice. I was like, yep, I'm gonna get it. Even though I'm not gonna read it because I've already watched the show, but it's definitely a book that I want to have on my bookshelf. Like, it's beautiful. And maybe at some point I might even just read it, but down the line, like when I've forgotten about the show and the little details. I bought this, when was it? A few days ago now. Just literally as soon as they sent a message, I was like, I'm taking it, yes please. So good. If you haven't read it, I mean, I haven't read it, but I've watched the show. But I wish I'd read it now. I really wish I'd just waited. And if I'd thought that it was still coming, I would have just waited. You know, now that I've watched the show, can we pretend that I've read the book and I can put it in my pile for books I've read in 2020? If you think that's a yes, I'm just waiting for you to just let me know in the comments. If you think I'm just lying to myself, it's okay, it's fine. I'll put it here. I'll put it here for now until you guys tell me. Okay, I'm just gonna put that here. Oops, this thing is like being driven to its edge. Actually, you know, obviously this isn't meant to be a bookshelf, but I kind of use it as one. Oh, I haven't signed this. But I have plans for this wall, things that I want to do, and I think I know what I want to live here, and I'm not sure it's this. I'll still keep this because I love this set of drawers so much, and right now it's carrying like a bunch of my things. Like, just, I love it. I love it for like aesthetics, but also it's useful. But I don't know if this is what I want here. I definitely think I want something that's longer and a little bit lower maybe. And where I can properly store all my books, because where I currently store the rest of my books, I think half of my books are here and the other half are like in my office. I just recently realized that they have been affected by the sun. And I do remember someone ages ago kind of commenting and saying, hey, you might want to watch out for sun and books, and it's not so great. But I was like, there's no sun like issue, it's fine. It's not fine. So this is where I put the rest of my books, and you can kind of tell, like, let me take this book for instance. This is what the top looks, but if I turn it the other way around, oh, can you see a difference though? I swear there's a difference, but I'm not sure on camera. I'm not even sure there's a difference. Why does it look, I feel like my point is not, it's not coming through here. Let me try this. Oh, this one is good. Yes. Look at that. That's the side that's been in the sun. That's the side that's not been in the sun. You can see that clearly. Like, it's definitely being affected by the window that lives just here. So that might be what I do next, just so that I can make sure that the rest of my books are not just suffering and withering away in the sun. All right, you guys, I think this has been a pretty successful weekend. I've just spent most of it since like I last picked up the camera. I never really talk about time, so you never know how many hours have passed between different clips, but it's been maybe 2 hours now, and I've done quite a bit of work, but there's still more work to be done. And usually I wouldn't be working on a Sunday, but I haven't had the best, most productive week, and now that I've kind of picked up momentum, I want to keep it going. And actually, on that note, if you are watching this and you feel particularly down, if you're having a hard time, whether that's emotionally or mentally or physically, Well, I guess physically that would be hard, but especially if it's like emotionally or mentally. Let me address that first. I want you to know that you can do this and you can move past this slump. And I think the hardest part, which usually feels like the most difficult thing, is to just get that first thing done, whether that is to make your bed, to get out of bed, to take a shower, to brush your teeth, to send an email out, to do that thing that kind of sparks joy, however difficult it might be, to kind of think of yourself even doing it. Just fight to be able to get there, because once you get there, then it's easier to get the second, third, fourth thing done. One thing that really helped me this week, and I didn't really talk about it, was that I think it was on Thursday night when I was just like, enough, Sharon, come on, you've got to do better, just do something. I went and I kind of researched on what successful people do in the morning. And even though I've read, I've listened to podcasts, I've watched so many videos about this, I still needed to hear it again. And I've been trying to do it and to just remind myself, like, it's just one thing, one step at a time, one day at a time. And I just want to encourage you that it will be well. It will be well. Like, you are worthy of it. You were meant to live this amazing life. And you just need to remind yourself. I hope you know that. But thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you, Mizani, for sponsoring this video and for working with me. I am so thrilled to be partnering up with a brand like that. I am excited about this, and I can't wait to tell you more about all the products and the products that I really, really have fallen in love with. All right. I'm going to love you and leave you here. I have decided not to film the bits about me kind of weighing myself and measuring myself for the 6-week detox program, the Hey Sugar detox program by Coach Roseanne, on this video, because this video is already long enough. So I'm going to start another one after this, and then we'll start talking about all of that. And I'm just going to bear it all. We're going to look at all the bumps and lumps and all the parts of my body that I really want to love, but I'm just frustrated at right now. And we'll get into that in another video, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you keep safe and you keep healthy and you social distance and you wear your mask. Wear your mask. And I hope that you are keeping healthy, really, like drinking your dawas, making them at home or whether you're getting them from a restaurant, drinking a lot of water, eating well, which I can't even be preaching about that because it's a struggle, but I hope you're keeping safe and that you are well and that your loved ones are well and healthy as well. Take care of yourselves, and I love you, and I will see you very soon. Bye!
A millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. My criteria compared to your career just isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease, like a menstrual bleed. Through the pencil and leak on the sheet.